So, you probably have a question like this in your mind. What is iridology? It is a fascinating science of being able to read the iris of the eyes. So I'm going to give you a very interesting explanation about the iris. Now, most people understand the eyes. They know what eyes are. But in the eyes, the colored component of the eye is called the iris, and it can be brown, light brown, blue, hazel, and I've even seen black eyes. I've even seen some purple eyes. And the word iris actually comes from an Egyptian word, iris, meaning colored. It means rainbow, colored rainbow. Because back then, apparently, there were some Egyptians, high-class Egyptian, who had purple eyes. And I believe there was a very famous actress, and I think she died recently. She had purple eyes as well. So it's pretty rare to get purple eyes, but usually it comes between hazel, brown, and blue, right? Now, remarkably, the people that have got blue eyes are only 3% of the world's population. 3%. The rest of the world is usually brown or hazel. And if you look at it carefully, you'll notice the northerners, like Denmark, Sweden, all the northern states, Finland, they have blue eyes because they immigrated to the Caucasus from Israel and they had blue eyes. Now the Africans, the descendants of Africans, and Bermuda and so on, they have brown eyes. So the iris is the ability to read the markings in the eyes, in the iris. Now, what actually happens next is that the iris is in the middle of your eye, right? And it sits in what are called the sclera, S-C-L-E-R-A. Now, the sclera is the whites of the eyes, all right? So what does iridology do? It has the ability to decipher markings in the eyes on the fibers. There's a lot of fibers in the eyes. And what fascinated me back in 1976 is that I discovered this art of the science of iridology to a chiropractor who was really, really capable of reading eyes. And he introduced me to it. And I was so mesmerized, I started studying and I just worked at it until I've been doing it since 1976. Now, why is it so important to understand iridology? Iridology can be an incredible tool to be able to analyze and decipher the problems that you see in your body. It can pick up on your liver, your kidneys, your prostate, your leg pain, swellings, heart problems, mucus in the lungs. You can decipher markings of future Alzheimer's, dementia. It can tell you whether you got lead in your body from the markings, and it just goes on and on and on with capacity, right? So I urge you to subscribe to this channel because every week you're going to get 2 or 3 videos explaining the next level and next level and next level. And I urge you to do it now because once you forget it, you may not come back. Now, what I'm going to show you next is that when you go to this channel, I've written an ebook. Here it is here. It's called What Your Eyes Can Reveal About Your Health. Okay, and it's written by me. Now, remember, I've been doing this in 1976. So we're talking almost like 40, 50 years, right? So that little booklet is incredibly powerful for the information you get from it. So ask for that, subscribe to that, and enjoy the reading, and then give us some feedback on what you think. I'd be almost delighted from people who are increasingly curious about iridology, and I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for listening.